Hi, my name is Pyper. I am the founder of Fundamental Invention, and I'm here today to play the Toy Hub Trivia. Question number one. Where do you find inspiration? Well, I think to be an inventor you have to be super curious and you have to look at everything all the time in a playful manner. So I find inspiration in the weirdest places, and normally when I'm not trying. So for instance, when I'm riding the bus or just when I'm walking along, try not to think of toys. But if you interrogate the world in a playful way, you'll find inspiration everywhere. Of course, you can also find it on TikTok, but finding ideas is like metal detecting. You want to look where no one else is looking and go deeper than anyone else and in the weirder places. So, search on the fringes of things, preferably where other inventors aren't sniffing around. What is your biggest failure? Well, I think to have successes, you have to have lots of failures, and I believe all of those little failures always lead to something. I think there are particular times when you receive something back when it leaves your hands. As an inventor, it's a little bit like putting your babies up for adoption. You have something you care about very much and you hand it over to someone. And this is a discipline inventors have to learn. They have to let go a little bit and accept what comes back. So without saying I'm not responsible for some of those failures, there have been some that you get back, you open the box and you're not happy with. I won't cite particular ones, but as an inventor, I think we have a responsibility to create lasting play experiences for kids and not landfill. There have been lots of failures, but they've all contributed, hopefully, to some success in the future. Next question, what's the worst advice you've ever received? This is, without this turning into a counselling session, I think it's that when you leave, in the UK, when you leave school, you have to have choices of what you do. And there's a thing called A-levels, and A-levels is kind of for the smart kids. And I was told, don't pursue further education in any way. You should probably go and find a job now. But sometimes advice that really annoys you also drives you. I didn't do that. I went to college and had a lot of fun. So the worst advice I ever had was, you should probably give up now. What product am I most proud of? Surprisingly, it's not the most successful of products. I once heard a pop star, maybe Justin Bieber or someone, say that his biggest, the thing he was most proud of was the first thing he did. And I think that's the same as me. The thing I'm most proud of is when I first went to work for a giftware and apparel company. I designed a keyring, and it was really basic. But when we sent it off to the Far East, it got prototyped and then come back and sampled and opened the box, and there was 10,000 vinyl keyrings. And it was that moment that I just thought, I've made these things exist. And that was what I think I've been most proud of. And since then, I've just been chasing that feeling. And I think a lot of inventors find that. Each time you hit a different achievement in your career, you're proud of it. But for me, the one that I remember most, and I think the one that my mum was most proud of, was the first keyring I gave her and went, I made that, Mum. Yeah. Next question, should you license or self-produce? Well, there's no real answer to this, you can do either. I'm a great advocate of licensing, because as a creative, I like to come up with lots of ideas, and I like a fast turnover. Now, by self-producing, you take on the responsibility of delivering that product in all its entirety. Some people are cool with that, some people enjoy it, some people like logistics and shipping and safety. But I've done it before with publishing, and I really don't need a garage full of 10,000 games to deal with. I much rather do the fun bit and let the experts do the other side.